What's up, YouTube family? This is Rome, and I've got another video for you. And I decided to do a video today because it was this day 4 years ago that I was so nervous, but I posted a video and it basically just told everybody about my story about being set free from homosexuality. At that time, I had been set free, let's see, oh 06, 11, 5 years. Now it's been a little over 9 years. So it's been great, And, first of all, I want to thank every person, not only on the first video that I posted, but every video that I posted. Anyone who liked or made a positive comment or gave me encouragement, I want to thank you. For those who asked for help, I'm humbled. And I thank you as well because that means that what I said made a difference in your life. That means that what I said lets you believe that there was another way out. You didn't have to live that life. You could make the choice to live for Christ. So I'm grateful for you guys as well. And even for those who challenged me day after day, week after week, month after month, and giving me negative comments, calling me everything from still gay, a bigot, religious, whatever you want to call me. Thank you as well. You know why I want to thank you guys? Because you made me stronger. You made my skin a little bit thicker. Because really and truly, 4 years ago when I was getting those comments, those negative comments, it hurt me. You know, people saying that I was still gay, people saying that, you know, I would never change, people saying that I was wrong and that I'm denying who I am, all that stuff. That sometimes got to me, but now, oh no, you know, I don't care anymore. If I'm living my life for Christ, if I'm doing what Christ told me to do, then so be it. You can talk about me to my face, behind my back, whatever. I'm still going to love you with the love of God. So thank you as well. So what I really wanted to do with this video is just let you know all that's taken place over the last 4 years, how I felt, what I've done and all that. And I mean, if you follow me, you kind of know the story. I mean, I'm still single. I am still free from homosexuality. I'm not dating right now. Why am I not dating? And you know what? It has nothing to do with being still attracted to men. It's nothing to do with me not being attracted to women because both of those are false statements. I'm attracted to women and I am set free. I don't want a man. I am delivered. So, I mean, however you want to put it, I'm free. So that's not the issue. My issue is I am so doggone selfish. I'm trying to get my mind set because when you become a person who's in a relationship, you have to have selflessness. And it's not like I'm not selfless, but in regards to my time, I'm a homebody. I like my long time. I do want to eventually have a wife and kids, maybe. I don't know about the kids because I'm getting old. But I do want to be married one day. But right now, I'm enjoying being single. Yeah, I have urges every now and then for sex, whatever. But for the most part, I mean, it's not. It comes and goes like the wind. I mean, I'm much more happy, being happily single and, just spending time, to myself because I have to deal with various people all day at work. I have to deal with craziness going on at work. And when I leave there, I don't want to talk to anybody or see anybody. I just want to just tune out to everything, go on my couch, watch TV, chill, veg out, and then eat something and then go to bed. Just being real. I mean, even with the church, go to church, sing in the choir, serve in ministry, whatever. And then, there for like 3 or 4 hours on that Sunday, By the time I get home, I'm ready to just veg out once again, watch some football, whatever. I go out every now and then. I don't like to be alone all the time, but I got friends I'll hang out with and whatever. So, I'm not lonely. I'm just alone. So, but I'm cool about that. I mean, it's my decision. Someone actually asked me out. Yeah. But I wasn't feeling it. That person, she was someone who I knew from a long time ago. And, I was very surprised, but I didn't feel an attraction. And then I wasn't really feeling it, just that relationship thing. I know what needs to go forth in a relationship. You have to be able to sacrifice your time, sacrifice money. I don't really have a big problem sacrificing money, but time, when I got everybody pulling me, church pulling me, work pulling me up, right now I don't see myself with any time to do that. I barely even have time to comment on my videos on YouTube. So, I just rather, be alone. Now, will I feel that way in 3 months? Maybe, maybe not. I have my moments in which, like, man, I really wish that I was with somebody. But then I have my moments in which I'm cool. I'm good. So I don't want to be single for the rest of my life. But right now, I'm enjoying my single season. So that's it on that part. Um, I have had a number of opportunities to share my testimony outside of Facebook, everywhere from men's retreats to on the radio, on the internet, various things. So that's been a humbling experience. I just love letting people know because you see so many people having their coming out stories, coming out saying that they're gay. I just want everybody to know that you can come out of being gay. And, I'm one of the few African American men that I see that has that testimony, who's brave enough to do it because, the stigma with African American men is you don't want to even admit that you're gay, even if you are openly gay. I mean, for the most part, flamboyant or whatever. Nobody ever says you're gay. It's like the big elephant in the room, especially in the black church. So if nobody else is willing to do it, I want to do it. Yes, there are a few other guys, but for the most part, there aren't a lot of men, black men. I see a bunch of white men, and I love you guys. I appreciate it because you make things a lot easier, and women as well. But black men, there's nobody years ago who I could listen to who could tell me that there was hope. So I decided I need to be that hope. So I'm grateful for that. I'm grateful for every time I get to share my testimony and let people know that there's a different way out. And when I do that, I'm not trying to tell anyone that they're going to hell. I'm not trying to do anything like that. I'm just letting them know my story. When I tell my story, shine my light, then others can be saved. Now, it's up to you. All I can do is plant the seed in your mind. It's up to you whether or not you want to water it or, you know, just dispose of it. So, for those of you who want to water it, I love you guys. For those of you who don't, I still love you guys. But I'm just telling you my story, my experience with Christ. If you don't believe in Christ, I mean, that's on you. If you do and you still think that, God made you that way, I'm just letting you know that there's another way that you can go. But if you choose to stay that way, I'm still going to love you. It's not what God wants from you. It's not the best life that God has for you. But I'm still going to love you. And God's still going to love you. So don't ever think that because you're gay that God doesn't love you. Now, that doesn't mean that he's not going to punish you at some point. Just like a mother may love you, but when you do something wrong, when you're disobedient, she punishes you, or your father punishes you. Same thing with God. He loves you, but when you continue to blatantly dishonor him and disobey him, there are consequences. I suffered consequences in the past, and I know people who have as well. So that's it on that part. and just life in general. My job is my job. And, just everything else, like I said, I mean, my life is basic, work, church, home. But, every now and then I'd like to do stuff. Like I said, this year alone, I turned 40, so that was great. I drove to Miami, visited one of my friends. Unfortunately, that friend passed away last month, and I had to go to Cincinnati for his funeral, and that was bittersweet. I went to Texas for my retreat with my brothers, and that was a great time as always. And I got to see that same friend one last time before he passed a couple weeks later. Well, a few days later, actually. I went, and probably the best one of the trips I went to this year, I went to the East Coast. I went to a place I've never been before. I went to DC. I went to Philly. I went to New York, Jersey. Man, I had such a blast. I had some friends that I hung out with. So I had the time of my life. That was 4th of July weekend. And, I did a video at the beginning of this year called Burn, in which I said, there are things I wanted to do. And one of those things I said I was going to go on the East Coast. I accomplished that feat. I went to the East Coast. I had myself a good time. I saw the Statue of Liberty, even though I didn't see it in person. I saw it from just a little bit far away. I saw Macy's. I saw Times Square, man. And in Philly, I saw the love sign and all that. DC, I saw the White House. I saw Congress, all that. Man, I had such a ball. And, I had such a ball. It was just a great time, spending time with friends. And I wasn't lonely. I wasn't hurt or depressed. I was having a good time. And, really, I'm just enjoying my life. So I do hope that once again, one day that I'll be able to share that with a wife. But right now, I'm enjoying things that, I never got to experience. And next year, I plan on going to Vegas. Me and some of my brothers from my church, we're gonna go to Vegas and chill for the weekend. It's somewhere else I've never been before, so I really, really, really want to do that. Experience that vibe. Not try to do anything crazy like pick up a prostitute or anything, but just have a good time. Just maybe watch a show or something, experiencing something different. So I really can't wait to do that next year. And we were also talking about going to visit one of my other friends who lives in North Carolina, so I'm still waiting on that one. But I'm just enjoying life. And, I was reading some of my posts, I don't get a chance to post back like I want to on my YouTube videos. And of course, the main one that people post on is that one I've just mentioned earlier. And, people just say what they want to say, some good, some bad. And people say, "Oh, you're lonely. You just want to be alone, and you're depressed and all that." I'm not depressed, or at least not about my life. If anything's depressing me, it's my job sometimes. But other than that, when I'm away from that environment, I am good. I am happy. I am, even though I got pain in my back from a nerve going on, but my leg. But other than that, I mean, I'm feeling good. Be 40. I'm thankful. I'm not sick. I am well. Things couldn't be better. Aside from maybe getting a little extra money right now, I'm pretty much good, So I'm happy. And, to those who think otherwise, I mean, I don't know what to say. So, I mean, you're just gonna have to come see me in Memphis and see the truth for yourself. And anyone who knows me personally, who doesn't just know me from watching my videos, who actually interacts with me face to face on a normal basis, whether it be weekly, monthly, whatever, they know that, I'm cool, I'm good, I'm Gucci, however you want to put it. So, um, but once again, it's been 4 years since I posted that video, and my life has changed a lot from that. Just seeing how much I've evolved during that time, not letting things affect me like they used to, not letting negative comments, deter me, just moving forward in Christ, as I now going to my 40s. In May, I'm planning on graduating from the student ministry at my church, and I'll be official lay pastor at my church. So I'm excited about that. It's just so much for me to be happy about. I've had my house for now 7 years. I'll be paid off my car in another 3 months or less. Before my birthday, I turn 41 in March. Before my 41st birthday, I plan on having my car paid off. So it's just so much good going on. So why would I be unhappy? Why would I be depressed? Why would I be in denial about me being depressed? So, I see that a lot on, some of the people make comments on my who have made comments on my videos. So to you, I mean, believe what you want. I can't stop you. So, but once again, I'm good. I'm happy, and I pray that I can continue to be a light for those who need guidance on coming out of homosexuality. That's my heart. And another thing that's in my heart, one more thing. I really, not just with homosexuality, but my desire is to help those dealing with sexual sin, period, and having the desire to do abstinence. That's my heart. That's what I want to do in life, in ministry. And when I see people like Tim Tebow support, you know, the sanctity of sex, and Russell Wilson, and these are men, football players, macho men, good looking men. They have the desire to live like Christ. They have the desire. I mean, they want to be good men. Tim Tebow's dating a Miss Universe. And, of course, from what the rumors are, she dumped him because he wouldn't have sex with her. And he chose to keep his virginity. And as for Russell Wilson, I mean, he's dating Sierra. Man, have you seen Sierra? That woman is fine. That's one. But when I was still in the life, I still would have done Sierra. When I was deep in that homosexual life, I still like Sierra's the bomb. And now, I mean, she's just a gorgeous woman. And the fact that Russell has decided not to have sex with her unless or until they get married, bravo, much props to him. So, I mean, I want to let people know the consequences. STDs, soul ties, just bonds that you don't want. I mean, there's just so many. It's just, it's hard to describe, but it's just so many things that can go wrong with giving your body to someone that's not your spouse, and that's something I want to really do. So that's where I want to go forward in ministry. So don't be surprised if some of my future videos will go into that more. And like I said, not just homosexuality, but everybody. You got to know. I don't care if you're gay, straight, whatever, bi, whatever. If you're not having sex with your wife or husband, your spouse, if you're having sex with someone that's not your spouse, that's not what God ordained. So you need to stop trying to find love with this woman or that man and just settle with knowing God and having God love you and loving yourself. And then you will eventually find that person that you love. And even if you don't, you'll still be happy and content. So I've been rambling on, so I'm tired. I'm going to let you guys go. But once again, everybody who's made comments on my video, thank you. Thank you for the over 10,000 views. Thank you for those who shared the video. And God be the glory for those who were touched and were transformed by my message. So until next time, peace.